AI agents may have just found their most boring-looking superpower, their own desktop, not a shiny chat window, not a magical new model. A desktop. AWS says Amazon Workspaces can now let AI agents securely operate desktop applications in preview. And that sounds like infrastructure plumbing because it is. But here's the part that matters. Most real companies still run on old apps, dense forms, mainframes, and weird internal tools that do not have clean modern APIs. So the bottleneck for AI at work has not always been intelligence. Sometimes it is access. Think about the boring task everyone wants automated. A patient refill in a pharmacy system, a claim check, a back office order, a customer record update. The work lives inside a screen built for a human with a mouse, not inside a neat developer endpoint. AWS is basically saying, fine, give the agent a managed virtual desktop. Let it see the screen, click, type, scroll, and do the job inside the same controlled environment employees already use. That is the underdog angle. The winner here is not the flashiest agent demo. It is the operations team with ugly legacy software and no budget for a 2-year modernization project. AWS cites a 2024 Gartner report saying 75% of organizations run legacy applications without modern APIs, and 71% of Fortune 500 companies still operate critical processes on mainframe systems without adequate programmatic access. If those numbers are even close, then a huge amount of enterprise AI is not waiting for smarter agents. It is waiting for agents to reach the actual work surface. The clever part is that Workspaces already has the boring enterprise stuff around it: identity, isolation, auditing, monitoring. In AWS's description, agents authenticate through IAM. Sessions can be observed through CloudTrail and CloudWatch. Screenshots can be stored for audit and debugging. The agent is not secretly running wild on an employee laptop. It is inside a managed box that changes the conversation. Instead of asking, can we rebuild this ancient workflow for AI? The more practical question becomes, can we give an agent a safe seat at the same desk? And yes, that has risks. A screen driving agent can still click the wrong thing. It can misunderstand a field. It can automate a mistake faster than a person. So this is not a license to remove humans from sensitive workflows, but it does point to a more believable shape for enterprise AI. Less magic, more supervised labor. The agent prepares the case, fills the form, gathers the evidence, and leaves a trail. The human reviews the important decision. AWS also says Workspaces supports the Model Context Protocol, so agent frameworks can connect through a managed endpoint. That matters because companies do not want one-off demos glued together by a consultant at 2 a.m. They want a standard doorway where different agents can enter, work, and be governed. The example AWS gives is deliberately unglamorous. An agent handling a prescription refill inside a sample pharmacy system, looking up a patient record, finding the medication, placing the order, and confirming the refill without modifying the application. That is exactly why this story is interesting. The next wave of useful AI may not look like a humanoid employee or a giant new app. It may look like a controlled desktop session, a screenshot trail, and a workflow nobody wanted to rebuild. So the practical takeaway is simple. If you run a team, stop asking only which agent is smartest. Ask, where is the work trapped? If the work is trapped inside old screens, the edge may go to whoever gives agents governed access to those screens first. Boring? Absolutely. But in enterprise software, boring is often where the money is hiding.